If you want to feel confident, like walk into a room and not shrink, I'm going to say something that might annoy you a little. It's not going to come from motivation. It's not going to come from a new planner. It's not even going to come from a hot girl morning routine. Confidence comes from discipline. Not the aggressive, toxic kind, the real kind. The kind that makes you trust yourself. For me, discipline is basically this. I do what I say I do, even if I don't feel like it, because feelings change every 12 minutes, but a plan can hold you down. And before anyone's like, must be nice, let me remind you, I run multiple businesses, I'm filming content, I'm doing client work, and I still have real life things like a kid's school schedule, dinners, laundry, and just random chaos. So no, this isn't about a 4 a.m. morning routine, drinking lemon water and journaling in the mountains. This is about building discipline in a way that works in a normal life. I'm going to give you 6 ways discipline builds confidence, but I'm also going to make it tactical by giving you tactical tips and examples throughout this video. Like, you can literally leave this video and implement it today without rewriting your entire life. Number 1, confidence is earned, not summoned. The biggest lie online is just be confident. Okay, but how? Confidence is earned through proof, and proof comes from follow through. I'll give you a real life example. When I'm about to have a big week, like a launch, a client meeting, an event weekend, or just have a ton of content to produce, there's a version of me that just wants to wing it. But I know what happens when I wing it. I feel scattered, I second guess myself, I get a little snippy, I work longer, and I'm like, why am I like this? So now I do the opposite. I prepare like it's my job, because it literally is. Here's a tactical way to implement this. Pick one area where you want more confidence. Then ask yourself, what would I do daily if I was already that person? Not how would I feel, what would I do? Here's some examples. Want to feel more confident in your business? Every day, do a follow-up block, post content, and track your numbers. Want to feel more confident in your body? Every day, get your steps in and lift weights 3 times a week, plus plan your meals. Want to feel more confident as a put-together person? Every night, reset your space for 10 minutes. Your brain does not believe your vision board. Your brain believes receipts. Number 2, discipline builds self-trust, and self-trust is everything. Let's talk about the thing nobody wants to say out loud. A lot of us don't struggle with confidence. We struggle with self-trust, because if you told yourself, I'll start Monday 47 times, your brain is like, girl, we don't believe you. Self-trust is the backbone of confidence. And the best part, you don't need to overhaul your entire life to build it. You need one keepable promise. Here's a tactical way to implement it. Choose one promise that you can keep even on a tired day. Not, I'm going to work out 7 days a week. More like, I will do 10 minutes of movement. I will prep tomorrow's top 3 tasks before bed. I will brain dump every Sunday. I will post 3 times a week, no matter what. The moment you start keeping promises to yourself, you stop feeling like you're constantly chasing yourself. Number 3, discipline means decisions are being made before emotions show up. The fastest way to lose momentum is letting your day be decided by your mood, because when you're tired, stressed, hungry, or just overwhelmed, you will negotiate with yourself like a lawyer. So instead, I use these rules, and I literally do this because my schedule has real boundaries. Like, I take my son to school at 7:30, I have to leave to pick him up at 2:45, I have meetings, so my day can't be chaos. I don't have time for chaos. My discipline rule is this. When I don't know what to do next, I don't think. I check the plan. Here's a tactical way to implement it. Create 3 non-negotiable decision rules. Here are examples you can steal from me. If I'm overwhelmed, I brain dump for 10 minutes. If I'm procrastinating, I do the smallest next step for 5 minutes. If I'm tired, I do the plan at 60% instead of quitting. Discipline isn't intensity. It's refusing to let emotions drive the car. Number 4, your identity follows your patterns. People love saying, I'm just not a disciplined person, but that's not a personality trait. That's just a pattern. You become disciplined by doing disciplined things repeatedly until it feels normal. This is why my weekly reset is everything to me. Not because it's cute, not because it's always aesthetic, because it's an identity builder. When you reset weekly, you're telling yourself, I'm the kind of person who handles my life. Here's a tactical way to tackle this. Pick one identity you want. Then pick one daily behavior that proves it. Here are some examples. I'm organized. I reset nightly for 10 minutes. I'm consistent. I post Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'm healthy. I lift 3 times a week and hit my daily steps. I'm financially stable. I review my numbers in my bank account every Friday. You don't need a full transformation. You just need a track record. Number 5, discipline creates internal stability. Your life stops feeling fragile. One reason people feel anxious isn't because they have too much going on. It's because they don't trust what they'll do when life gets hard. Discipline gives you stability, not because life gets easier, but because you become reliable. Like, I can have a chaotic week with client fires, a launch, content deadlines, and family stuff, and still know that I will show up. I will adjust. I will keep moving forward. That's confidence. Here's a tactical way to implement it. Find one area of your life that feels fragile and create a simple stabilizer habit. Here are some examples. Fragile mornings means make your bed, get your drinks together, and do a 10-minute tidy. Fragile work days, do your top 3, time block 2 focus sessions. Fragile mental state equals brain dump and 10-minute walk. You don't need perfect, you need predictable. Number 6, discipline compounds when you plan tomorrow today. My number 1 discipline habit that keeps everything together in my life, even during boring seasons, which doesn't happen often, stressful seasons, and busy seasons, is that I don't wake up and figure it out. I plan tomorrow today, even if it's simple, even if I'm tired, because waking up with no plan is basically volunteering for anxiety, and the Lord knows I don't need any more of that. Here's a tactical way you can implement it. Use my 3-3-3 night reset. Be sure to steal this. Before bed, do 3 priorities for tomorrow, 3 quick tasks, which are easy wins, 3 appointments or time blocks where you need to protect your time or energy. That's it. You wake up already in motion, and discipline compounds because every day you do that, you prove to yourself, I can lead my life. Motivation is cute. Discipline is dependable. And I'm not saying be strict. I'm saying be consistent. Pick one keepable promise. Build that self-trust. Stop negotiating with your emotions and watch how fast your confidence starts showing up in rooms it used to shrink in. If you want, comment the word discipline and tell me one promise you're going to keep this week. I'd love to hear it. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Amy. My channel is basically weekly resets, planning, small business life, and realistic systems for people who have a lot going on. I would love if you stayed and subscribed to my channel. I see so many new faces and I am so grateful. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one real soon. Bye.